Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Linda Welbrock, the founder of Leading Women Entrepreneurs, and I am so thrilled to have Nadia Nedelcheva, the Vice President of Provident Bank, here with us today to talk about everything she's doing to support women in the state of New Jersey. Welcome, Nadia. Thank you so much for joining me today, and congratulations on being a top 25 leading woman intrapreneur. So let's start with telling us a little bit about your job and what you do.
Thank you, Linda. I'm also very thrilled to be here. I feel very humbled, and I love the fact that I was chosen. And thank you for this opportunity to say a little bit more about what I do and what Provident Bank does. So I'm a vice president in the middle market lending department of Provident Bank. And this is where I come as the only woman, because we don't have other women as lenders in the middle market world. So I'm very proud to be the one. And what I do, I'm as a relationship manager, I try to promote the name of Provident Bank out there. And one of my major responsibilities is to find new customers for the bank. I am also responsible for a very big portfolio of existing customers of the bank with very large dollar numbers, and that is what I see as my major responsibility. It's not easy, but it is very fulfilling to know that I'm a business facilitator to these customers. I help them grow, I help them achieve their next goal, and it is very fulfilling to know that you help people and they help other people and they put the bread on those people's table.
Right, so it's a full circle effect.
It is a full circle, yes.
Okay, so you talked about business development. What do you think some of the keys for you have been in terms of developing new business?
It is very important to stay close to people who know you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is of extremely big importance to be honest in the business and to make sure you're always true to yourself, because people very easily spot the people who are genuine to what they do, that they do it with integrity, they're reliable, they're accountable, they're 24/7 available. And this is what makes that person next to you say your name to another person and recommend you. So there's nothing better than a job well done. That's what gets your name out there to the next person and to the next person. So networking and making sure the people who know you and have been extremely happy with the way you work with them, they make more people aware that you exist.
Absolutely. A testimonial is the best
Yes.
Advertisement than anybody can possibly ever get.
Yes,
So
that leads to warm referrals. And warm referrals in the middle market lending world is the number one new business generator.
Right. Okay, so tell us something that we would all be surprised to know about you.
I don't know how this is not something very big, but about 3 years ago, somebody told me, why don't you ever go out golfing? And I said, well, I don't know how to play, number one. Number two, I think it's very boring. I don't think anything can actually make me go out there and spend all these hours. It's the last thing I'll do on earth. And 3 years later, I'm a big advocate for women's golf. I think it's a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to take everything out of your head and just spend some time with quality time with other professional women, because we do that for business development purposes too. But I would never ever thought that I would love golf as much as I do it now. And I would encourage every professional woman to take golf lessons and be out there and never say, I don't know how to play. Because you've played 3 times, you know how to play.
And you are so kind to even those who don't know how to play, because I have played with you, and I have to say you have mastered the skill in a very short time.
Oh.
I didn't know you were only started this 3 years ago.
Yeah,
So
I'm not a master, but I am there, and I would encourage everybody to play.
That's good advice. If nothing else, you're going to have a blast, especially if you golf with Nadia herself. So
It was a big surprise to me.
Okay, so our last question is about our theme for the upcoming event, which is transforming tomorrow together. So how do you think we can all do that?
As women, it is very important that we stick together. So every little bit of advice, every little bit of experience that we have to share with each other. This is the only way to continue forward. If we don't help each other with experiences and advices, nobody will. And I think very often women, they tend to think about men as people who haven't, they don't give us the credit that we deserve. But every event that I go to, and when women are asked about who their mentors was, mostly it's men. And it is primarily because men occupy all those positions up there. But I think we cannot do anything without men. Mm-hmm. So we really have to make them more involved. This is how we can transform. We cannot do this by ourselves. We cannot do this without with saying men they're not giving us what we deserve. No, they are there to help us. My mentor was a man. My previous mentor in my previous job was a man. And where I am today, I contribute that a lot to their very genuine effort to help me, their honesty and they were really open and fearless to give me a chance. So to transform the world, it doesn't necessarily mean a revolution for women. It just has to evolve slowly and to make sense for everybody.
Right,
for women,
to be all inclusive.
Yes, all inclusive for men and women. It doesn't have to become discriminatory to men now suddenly. No, because without them we cannot go anywhere.
Right.
As a woman in the middle market lending world, where very often I'm the only woman in the room, I know we cannot do this without men. But the most important thing is every time you go someplace and you want something done, you're looking for the best person out there to do it. It doesn't matter whether it's a woman or a man. Mm-hmm. So everyone is looking for the best professional, and women should really continue to be the best at what they do, and that is the way we'll transform everything. Just be who you are and be a hard worker.
Agreed. 100%. I like it, Nadia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are so excited to celebrate you on October 15th at the Liberty House in Jersey City. Congratulations once again on being a top 25. And
thank you.
You're the best. I'm so thrilled to have you in this community this year.
Thank you so much, Linda. I'm
You're
looking
welcome.
forward for a full year.